I prefer computer. Brilliant, everybody. So this is our second session, which is informal and getting the group together and starting to really push through helping each other go. So as you know, the first item on our agenda is a bit of an update for you. So just to give you guys a really exciting update, I have a thank you to a couple of people. I really want to thank William. I want to thank Dan. I know, sorry if I've left anyone out, but I mean, you guys are obviously really helping with the promotion side of things. On the VA Army and everything. It's really cool of you guys. Thank you. It's really, really appreciated using the VA Army tab. It's not that difficult, hey, with the custom tab. And no, what I'm going to do, what I want to do next week, it might not be next week, it might be the following week, is I'm going to sit with you guys and we are going to do together, we are going to create a custom tab for this group. So you can see how the process works. And then you guys can all install it. And those who want to, who aren't using their LinkedIn profiles to the full extent, can build your network and invite them to these sessions at the same time. So at the moment, for example, Dan and William, etc., are using the VA Army tab to market and promote the VA Army. And there's a few VA Army people here already. They will, that's fine, but I want to do one specifically for these groups, for the kind of LinkedIn like a legend groups. And we can make it together so you guys can see firsthand how it all works. Then what I can also do is I want to talk to you about the pricing. So we've now agreed on pricing. So if a client comes in and wants a custom tab, and we're not calling it a custom tab anymore, sorry, it's called a custom network. It's like a white labeled custom network. What happens is they pay, if it's South Africa, they pay 2,000 Rand setup cost. If it's UK, they pay £100 setup cost. And if they are in US dollars, it works out to about just under 150 US dollars setup cost. Then they pay per VA, per virtual assistant. They pay 2,000 Rand a month per VA, £100 a month, and the same amount, about 140, 150 US dollars. So we pay the VAs, so every full transparency, we pay the VAs a quarter of that. So if they're in South Africa, a VA gets 500 Rand per month. It takes them about 5 hours per month when they're good at it. We charge them out at 2,000 Rand. And that obviously includes the management process, the reporting. There's a whole bunch of other services that go with that that we add on top of that. But it's just very, very easy and simple to package it. So it's not just the VA, it's all the software and the database and all that kind of stuff. Virtual assistants that come on board can run multiple profiles. Now, if a virtual assistant gets really good and wants to run multiple profiles, they do an extra course, which we're putting together, which allows them to become a veteran. So they start off as being GI. So it would be GI Dawn, for example, or GI Jen. Is Jen on this? That's my favorite. There's Jen, GI Jen, for example. Then what happens is they run with it and they get good at it and they're quick. It's easy work. They open multiple profiles or use their husband's wife profile, whatever, make a second profile, a third profile, and they can take 5 different profiles and they can make 5 times that amount. And then we upgrade them to veterans, and then veterans can also start doing more exciting jobs down the line that require more than just executing instructions. So that gives you an idea of the pricing model. So if somebody wants to use a VA and have their own custom network, they pay £100 setup fee and £100 per month per VA. They must take a minimum of 2 VAs. Otherwise, it's just not worth anyone's time. And then they can scale. They can take 10 VAs or 5 VAs or 50 VAs. They can just scale up and down as needed, as required. And then we've got a whole onboarding process together. If somebody wants us to do a landing page for them and a video, and they wanted us to do all the collateral and all of that, then they pay. It works out to, the price is going to go up soon, but it was sort of about 15,000 Rand. We're going to put that up to 20,000 Rand soon. So I'm just going to use that fee for now. It works out to about £1,000, right, for month 1. And that includes 5 virtual assistants and landing page, video, email, drip email, database, the whole lot. We like do that whole package for them. And then in month 2, they can then decide if they want to scale up or scale down or what they want to do by paying the normal £100 a month per VA cost. Okay, so that's what we sell this to, out to clients to. If someone brings in a deal, we pay $50 US commission if it's a small deal, if they only want a couple of VAs. If they want the package deal, then we pay $100 commission. Just so some people have been asking me if there's a commission type affiliate structure. Get somebody in there. So this just gives you an idea of how we're putting the structure together. But the cool thing is, it means a business can come on and go, okay, I just want 2 VAs. Let's get going, drive traffic to my website, bang, off we go. And they can be up and running within a few days. But clients that want the email and they want a landing page and video, they obviously pay more. Okay, so I just wanted to update you guys on where we're at. For some of those guys that are really working hard and they become veterans and they want to use this for their business, then we'll have a quiet little discussion separately about just getting a custom tab going. But I want to teach you guys how that all works first. Does that make sense, guys? How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Each virtual assistant does 360 LinkedIn invitations per month. That just gives you an idea. Plus, of those who accept, let's say a quarter of them accept, it's about, what's that, about 80, right? So 80 will accept. If those 80 accept, the whole database goes to you. The 80 that accept get the acceptance message and a follow-up message by the VA. So the VAs are out there sending messages on LinkedIn, and you get the whole database of their email addresses, their company details, everything. So you get that database as an asset into your business. So far, that's the plan. It's super exciting, guys. We've had some incredible results so far, but I'm running out of time now because we've got a lot to get through. But I just want to update you. Either next week or the following week, we're gonna do it together. I'm going to show you how it all fits together.
Okay.
Anyone concerns? Does that sound fair, do you think?
Sounds good.
All right. With no further ado, Antonio. Is Antonio with us? Antonio is going to tell us his captivating one-liner.
Hi, guys. Yes.
Yes. Buenos dias, my friend.
Yeah. Bon dia. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Bon dia.
So Antonio is going to give us his captivating one-liner. Now, we have 10 minutes. I'd like you guys all to do one of two things. Number one, write feedback about his one-liner in the chat so you can copy and paste it later, because there's not going to be enough time for all of us to talk. So if you have some constructive criticism, please just put it in the chat like we did with Marion last week and her one-liner. If you do want to say something out loud, you can also do that as well. But I don't want you to not give feedback because you don't have time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, cool.
Antonio, take it away.
I will explain a little bit before the business, which it is. And it's a side business I have, and it was a little bit postponed due to the pandemic. And basically I did a couple of partnerships with real estate companies who work in Portugal, Spain, Cyprus, and Turkey. And my goal is to bring people from north of Europe, which means from Ireland to Russia. Well, it means Ireland, UK, Scandinavia, Russia, Ukraine, to south of Europe. People in all sorts of life and who just want to change their life. So I want the change I want to make it is not making pure real estate business, but pretty, like a lifestyle mindset changing business. And the English is not really my mother language, and so it was a bit tricky to find out the best captivating one-liner. And what I found out was, and I will explain why I get this, is engineers, 2 points. Reach out for happiness. Go away from traffic jams, stressful meetings, poor lifestyle, and gray skies. Well, I put engineers because it resonates also with what I have in my LinkedIn profile. And it's because I'm an engineer and it's easy to find conversation in this niche. But I would like you guys to give me an opinion if this is strong enough. How can I improve this captivating one-liner?
Beautiful. So Antonio, first of all, thank you. So guys, if you've got any, you want to obviously verbalize it, you can do that. Also, please put your comments in the chat for him. So Antonio, so the first thing is, well done for targeting engineers straight away. That makes a huge difference. So I know it sounds like the most obvious thing. Everybody gets it wrong. Like, honestly, when people try that one-liner for the first time, they often get it wrong. They're too scared to put the word engineer in front of there. So brilliant. That's really good. So you're targeting engineers. What I want to do is I would like you to look at saying, okay, reach out for happiness, get away from traffic jams, poor start and lifestyle is you telling them to do something. I want you to tell them what their pain is. Reword it slightly. So don't say reach out for happiness. Rather say, engineers, you're miserable.
Okay.
Because you're miserable. You could almost have fun with it. Engineers, you're miserable because of 3 cornerstones or something. Or what do you say in an engineering term or something? An engineer for 3 parables or paradigms or whatever engineering term. Number 1, traffic jams. Number 2, poor lifestyle. 3, gray skies. So you see what we're doing? You're telling them what their pain is.
Yeah.
Not what they should be doing. It's just a slight shift on words.
Okay. Okay, it's because in the 90s I worked for multinationals, and one of those I worked for was a Swedish company, and I remember what my colleagues told me when they moved from Lisbon, when they move up to Gothenburg or Stockholm. So they feel a lot of things. So they feel, well, foggy, very gray skies, and the lack of light. It's what they feel. So it's basically, I want to focus these points. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, so
I will rephrase this, and I will put it more strong, maybe.
Yes, don't be bold.
Okay.
You might want to tweak this because it might not fit quite as well. Obviously, we're brainstorming here. You see, as William said, engineers tend to be analysis paralysis. So you can talk a little bit about that. So what I've said, so you can say engineers, and maybe you want to describe the engineers, hey? In British engineers, or European engineers, or Northern European engineers. Don't be scared to be really specific, and maybe even target a country. And you can always change the country later. UK engineers, you are miserable for 3 reasons. Traffic jams, poor lifestyle, 3 gray skies. And then maybe you want to add the word permanent. I'm trying to think of an engineering term. If you can use an engineering term that only they'll understand, it could make it. Maybe there's an engineering term, like a mathematical term for something that's rock solid, permanent.
I will try to figure out. Yeah, I will try to figure out that.
Does that make sense? So what you want to say is move permanently.
Yeah, well, move permanently is because now it's very easy to move due to well, you can work what you couldn't have 20 years ago. Now you can do it. You can work remotely very easily, and this is what my focus is, and change their lives, because if you are living 50 meters from the beach, you change your lifestyle completely. So it's a life-changing process.
You see that now that's another one. Listen to what you just said. Engineers, if you live 50 meters from the beach, UK. I'm just throwing it out there. If you live 50 meters from the beach, your lifestyle would change completely. No more gray skies, traffic jams.
Oh, cool.
Etc. You see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Sometimes the best one-liners come out when you're not expecting it, just when you're talking generally.
Absolutely.
That should be 50 meters from the beach, not minutes. Yeah,
in meters, yes. It's great. It's great to put a number because people recognize it very well.
Yes. Cool. As Maria says, you need to be as really specific to engineer. Engineer your lifestyle away from gray, gloomy skies. That's nice, Vanessa. You could using your engineer your lifestyle. That's nice. That's nice. It's clever. The sentiment is you've got their pain. It's just now doing it in a clever way. Nice. That's good.
Cool. Time to change your lifestyle engine. Hey, that's great.
Yeah, your engine. I like that. So once again, Will, just be careful of telling them what to do. Tell them their
Yeah.
pain is your lifestyle engine is
Yeah.
out of oil, or you know what I mean. You can see what you're doing, but I understand
Yeah.
the idea.
The key point, as I figure out from the captivating one-liner, is to main focus, not to tell what to do, but really focus on the pain, and they will figure out really the way to do it. This is what it's focus on pain mainly.
Yes. If you can tell them what their pain is better than they understand it themselves, and you can say it more eloquently, they'll click. And
Absolutely.
remember, if they do click, they have to be interested. They have to be, otherwise they won't click.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then you start to take that through the process. Also, engineers are really into time, so you could work. Yeah, you could time it more time at the beach. Yeah, differently, and your lifestyle. So you're getting the right sentiment across. Then, of course, Antonio, your landing page, and we also talked about your video and the video script. I did do that in one session, didn't I? I talk about the video. I'm sure I did that in a session. Hey, the 3 different stages of when you create your little video. You talk rationally. You talk about how engineers are unhappy for this reason. 27% of engineers are da 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 da. Then you bring in the emotional, and then you bring in the kind of sell. That video of 2 minutes is really important, Antonio, once you've nailed this lifestyle and once you've nailed this one-liner.
Okay, I will.
I'm soon going to have some really cool examples, hey, to show you of clients of the VA armies that we're starting to go live with now. And you can also take a look. There's one particular that's coming up that I really want to show you as well. But the kind of this is what we do. Just a simple landing page like this. This is what we're doing. The video, which is then edited. This is obviously very South African. And then she talks, and then she does a little video. The video is not long at all. Her video is only 1 minute. Love it. But you can do a 2-minute video is also okay. But the videos are really short. But the important thing is you get to get your personality across.
Okay.
Remember what I keep telling you guys. Don't sell. Get your personality across first. Then you can. You can follow that down the line. Also, we've got Dan, who's the video expert here as well. And he does some really nice videos. So if you want to ask Dan the man, he can also help you a lot with those videos.
Okay,
Thanks.
cool.
Awesome.
Thanks, Scott.
Oh, well, thank you so much, guys. I will take a copy of all of this. You were wonderful, and it's a lot of ideas just coming out in the chat, and so I will take a like of it. Thank you so much, Scotty.
No, it's a pleasure, Antonio. Juan, what is SAD? What is SAD? Sorry?
Seasonal affective disorder.
Okay. So it's not a specific engineering term. But that's good. You can use it. I was just wondering if it was an engineering term as well.
Yeah.
That's nice. But I love the oily rag, as William said. Exactly.
Oily rag, yeah.
Yeah. So your lifestyle is an oil. You're living the oily rag lifestyle, and you hate it. Yeah, I kind of like the sad as well. Getting there, guys. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
Okay.
Let's move to Luther. Luther, 10 minutes to tell us about the 4Gs. So just to let you know, with this, we don't give feedback. Luther's going to do a nice little, 7 to 10 minute on the 4Gs. If you have any feedback, please add it in the chat. So this is where somebody can just tell us something cool and interesting for the next few minutes. Take it away, Luther. Thank you.
Thank you. Can you see my slide?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Just a quick survey before we start. I'm giving the background. You have 100%. How do you spend it between 1 and 4? Just divide your 100% between getting, marketing and sales, grooming, preparing for future sales, 3, growing, working on your business, 4, gold, working towards your dream. Just do allocation of 100%, just for a minute. Scott, can I just put it in the chat?
Yeah, can we put it in the chat? I was going to ask you. Yes, well, let's all put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Great idea.
some is trying to take the quick way out. They try and collect a fit. That's the good one. Doyle, 40, 40, 10, 10. Very clear in terms of how the 100% is spent. That will just kind of give an introduction in terms of what I learned from what I'm going to share with you today.
Everybody's terrified that they're going to post it on the chat and then it's not going to add up to 100.
Yeah, most likely mine would be more than 100 because I work a lot of overtime. Okay, let's just get a feel for it. So we've got 100%, 2, 3, and 4. They don't work at 1 and all, getting sales. Interesting one. 40, 40, 10, 10, 80, 20, always very popular. 20, 20, 30, 30. Can clearly see, Antonio, you definitely heard about working on your business, not in your business. That's always sometimes confusing. It confused the hell out of me till I learned the next few steps I'm going to share with you guys. Okay, should we carry on? We've got the gist
Wait,
of it.
yes, please, Lisa, go for it.
Just move to the next slide. What I learned, I attended a webinar presented by Mike Hancock. He says 1, 2, 3, 4. He says, if you want to be happy in terms of really achieving all, go back to the basics. 80% of your time should be spent on getting, grooming, making your sales. Because if you have problems with cash flow, you're not playing 1 and 2. You're stuck. We all love to grow and work on our businesses and work on our dreams and make flashy plans. But if we do not focus on getting clients, grooming clients for future sales, and 80% is spent there, you would have problem with cash sales. But what I've just heard again in terms of, I spoke to Scott about trying to sell fruit salad, in having multiple offers and confusing the hell out of clients is another problem. You need to focus and have a product or a service at all. Scott, I'll gladly share this with the group, with you, and you can share it with the group so they can read. It might not be all that clear, but this changed my mindset. This really changed my mindset. Can I go on?
Yes, please.
The next one is your avatar. Who is your ideal client that you want to focus on? I've given 3 kind of markers here. What is identity? What is their age? Where do they live? What is their tribe? Who do they belong to? What is their pain? What do they want to achieve? And then, what is their potential? Make sure, how much do they earn? What are their financial goals? So you must have a very clear indication who's the person or companies you want to target. And then we just take away the photos. What is the motivations? What do they care most about? What is the problem you can help them to solve? And what is their purpose you can help them to serve? The clearer you are on this, the easier it would be to focus and find your ideal clients. That's why I battled with LinkedIn marketing. I could not market fruit salad, but now I've broken it down. See, I've got the guy I'm looking now for, or the people I'm looking now for, is eerie. Evolutionary, revolutionary. I've always been a revolutionary, but I'm looking for people that wants to evolve and create and innovate, and I can help them with that. Last but not least, sales funnel. And I've also shared what I call the train for your sales. First carriage is your lead carriage. That is where you get all your leads in. But unfortunately, most of us try to go from the lead directly to sales. That's a problem. Scott, how long have you been preaching about this? First build trust, then show them love. What Mike does, he only focuses on 2 and 3. 1, And 4, he's outsourced. He says that is as easy as 5 to automate and to get done. What you need to do is build the trust, build the love, and then last but not least, after you've done the sale, you forget them or you keep them on board. Take them on a journey. Remember, they can be your client for life. You can upsell, you can downsell. That can be, they can refer. They can be worth an awful lot to you. That's in short what I wanted to share in terms of, just to summarize it, focus on your sales and your grooming. Make sure your avatar is, and then have a train. Then you will have movement in your sales and in your business. Thanks, Scott.
That was amazing, Luther. Thank you.
Very
Cool.
nice.
No, really, really good. Would you mind jumping back to
done.
the first slide again there, Luther, the 4 Gs? Even that, well, that's good. Where can I, what can I do to get more income? What relationships should I invest in and why? What is required for my business to go to the next level? And what are the dreams I want to achieve? It's wonderful. I think this is really good. And not only that, guys, do you see how even consultants, third parties, all the top people all say basically what I've been showing you guys, which is, where do you start? You got to build that trust. You got to build those relationships, and focus on the get. This is about getting in those clients, but you can't just sell to them. You've got to groom them first and nurture them and work with them. Really, really nice. Luther, Zella's asking if you could maybe share the presentation. I don't know if you could maybe put it on a Dropbox or something. I know Dawn, I don't know if you've got that PDF, you could do a WeTransfer or something and post that in the chat as well for yours from last week. I know someone was asking, but well done, Luther. Really, really interesting. We've got 2 minutes. Thank you, Luther. You were so perfectly eloquent and on time and make perfect sense. We've got 2 minutes for comments.
I just say, are we writing or can we talk?
You can talk. Feel free to talk. Yeah.
I thought that was really, really interesting. I think my business as well, I've moved, I've moved from not prospecting enough to spending a lot more time on prospecting. I just need to say, and because of that, I've got money coming in.
Yeah. No, that's really, really great. And the thing is, and you know what I love? You see, you get guys, and I'm pretty sure every single person falls into that category. I just know some of you better than I know others. And William, you're one of those. You get people like William who, when they start earning money, the first thing they do is they try to help other people, and they start working with other people to help give back. I mean, it's so great. And one of the things I really want this group to be able to do is if we can help those people who are not at a financial level yet where they really want to be, get to it. Because when they do start to get to those they don't forget about the group they came from. And it's really, really cool to see that. I mean, William's sending me leads from his little thing. It's wonderful. It's just it's inspiring, guys. It's really, really great. And Will's not the only one. Don't have to mention everyone's name, but you guys know who you are. It's a pleasure, guys. It really is. So thank you all. That's awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Speaking of Dan the Man, are you ready for your egg?
Yeah, I'm ready for my egg.
All right. So just to frame it before you begin there, Dan, sorry. So what's going to happen is Dan is going to share his screen and he's going to take us through his egg. Obviously, the goal of the egg is to explain to us what he's trying to hatch into the business. Now, I had a meeting today with a lady from Australia. Sometimes she's on these sessions, Nomiki, and she has offered a 3-session consultation with me and my team for an hour to an hour and a half each one for free, like to come on board and help us with processes and things like that. And she's great, and she's spending a lot of time and effort. And then she'll say, if we need more time, she can become a consultant. That's hugely generous. I didn't expect her to do it for free, but she did. But the end of the day, that would be a classic example of an egg. She's laying herself in our business so that when her services hatch, we create something special together that we can nurture and grow. I would happily pay for her time. And it's a good idea to pay for that egg. but I just want you to really understand what the egg is. It's a no-brainer amount. So that can hatch into someone's business. So Dan, sorry, take it away.
Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, can everybody see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be a yellow picture with "Hi Daniel." Okay, so
Yep.
I created it as a as an email as an emailer that goes out. So everything, if it goes out, it's personalized to everybody. So I just personalize it to myself, but basically it would be to "Hi Zella, hi Richard," and then we help you tell your epic story. 80% of people would rather watch a video of your product or service than read about it. And then go on to say, we'll create a captivating and compelling video of your product or service for as little as 800 Rand. It's specially designed for social media and marketing campaigns. The videos are royalty free and can be used on all platforms. We are a team of videographers, animators, content writers, and voiceover experts with over 40 years experience. Isn't it time that you got your marketing into gear and take advantage of this limited time offer? Then there's links. The learn more will take someone directly to my web page. Okay, which is there, and there you've got you know, our whole story. And then I've got a free kind of giveaway. Please sign up for our free ebook, Video Content Marketing Handbook 2022, and get your copy here. Give us a call today on 083 and email us at info. And that's kind of my exciting offer.
That's really cool. So, okay, so there's a few really cool things. So once again, guys, please put your comments in the chat. So this is a perfect egg. I mean, even the guy looks like he's even sitting on an egg. That's how perfect the egg is. Yeah, and obviously Dan has taken it a little bit more advanced now, using a little bit more advanced technology. So a PDF, a one-page PDF is fine. I don't want you guys watching this to go, oh no, this is so cool. You've got links and clicks and emails and stuff. It doesn't have to be. It can start off as a simple PDF, and then you can grow into something that could become an emailer. Your egg can become many different versions of your egg. But there's a few things that I really, really like about this. William says PDF has to be smartphone friendly, which is a really good point as well. Sometimes they can be, but once again, if your PDF is really simple, not too wordy, it's not like reading an ebook, they should be, then you should be fine. But that's a really, really good point. So there's something I love about this. Okay. There's nothing better than seeing a proposal where the price is clear from the front. It's unashamedly, there it is in red, right there. See, and there it is in red, 800 Rand for a video. It's the no-brainer entry-level video. It's completely, who does not want to spend 800 Rand on a video? You're crazy if you don't do it. That's what I love. And then you've got learn more. So for those people who want more. Well, let's come back to the limited time offer just now. But if you click learn more, go back to your page there.
It's actually opened already.
Oh, yeah, it was already open. So yeah, and to the top, if you just go to the top, this is what somebody would open to. Straight away, the cost, the price, unashamedly 800 Rand, which is 40 pounds for a video. It's like, it really is a no-brainer, guys. It's just so nicely done. And then obviously, as you scroll down, for those people who go, okay, well, are they really, really crappy videos? No, they're not. And he's got some examples of them. Love it. So easy, guys. You know what I mean? Just really, really simple. Now you can start working with your one-liner, but this is not a video around the one-liner. That's separate. So just to clarify, so all you guys really understand. So Antonio, what you're looking for to begin with when you've done your one-liner is you want to do a kind of landing page with a bit of text, but you want a 1 to 2 minute video of you, Antonio, talking, following the script that I did in one of those previous sessions, which I can send you guys as well. So that's a 2-minute video of you speaking about in more detail where they can get to know, like, and trust you personally. These videos are different. They're going to be supporting your egg. So Dawn, you could take your one pager, have a tell me more button on your PDF, click on it, and it could take them to a video where you would have a 1 minute that Dan could do, which re-emphasizes your egg and what you're offering. So your egg is more salesy. And I really want to make this clear, guys, so you understand how it works. The captivating one-liner is what builds trust at the beginning. You go out there and you start to build your relationship. As the relationship starts building, then you lay the egg because they know who you are. They know you personally and go, my God, 800 Rand for a video. I'm in. Dawn last week, 1,500 Rand to have my product listed on a virtual shopping mall. It's let's do it. I'm in. So brilliant. I mean, I don't know what to say. That's really, really cool, guys. And again, if you want some more advice, there's Dan the man.
Thanks, Scott.
Dan Brown. Any comments?
Scott, I just wanted to mention something to everyone, and it's something that I'm also starting to work with. When somebody goes onto Google and they are looking for an accountant, or they're looking for a plumber, or they're looking for an electrician, or they're looking for a business consultant, they will type into Google business consultant near me, or electrician near me, or hairdresser near me, or restaurant near me, or seafood restaurant near me. Okay, so if you're in business and you go and you register your business on Google My Business, so what happens is that Google is Google is almost like location based. In other words, that they will throw out information nearest to you, and normally when you type in that kind of search, the first couple are paid advertising, then you get the Google map, and then underneath that you get what is called the Google Snackback. Now the Snackback is designed for small to medium-sized enterprises to be able to get into SEO and all of that kind of thing. But there's a little trick to this. So what you do if you're in business and let's say that I don't know if anybody knows Johannesburg, but let's say that I go and create a landing page for Animate Johannesburg video content creation. Now what I do is that I look at the map of my area and I say, right, there's all sorts of areas around me that I can target. So there's Bryanston, there's Sandton, there's Glen Hazel, Sandringham. So what you do is you go and create landing pages that don't get seen by anybody. They just sit on the back end of your website. But when somebody types in electrician near me, Google recognizes you to be far bigger than what you are because they see, there's Animate in Glen Hazel. There's Animate in Sandringham. So anybody that is in those areas that types in video content near me and they're in Glen Hazel, then I want my name to come up in that Snackback. And the way to do this is you go and create landing pages on your business related to those areas, and then they just sit on the back end of your website. You put the string, the URL into Google My Business, and anybody that types in the kind of keywords that you are after in those areas, your name then pops up in the Snackback. And they've already proved that about 60% of people would rather click on people within the Snackback than people that have paid for advertising.
That's great. Dan, thank you. Can I ask you to volunteer to do next week's on Google on this? What do you call it? Google location?
Google My Business, and it's kind of geo targeting.
Can you do that
or
next week?
Geolocation. Sure.
You agree? Wouldn't that
Sure.
be awesome? I'm very interested in this. I think it's great. I think
Yes.
everybody agrees, hey? So next week, can we do that?
Yeah, 100%. It's
Man to man.
it's an inexpensive way. In fact, it's a free way of getting your business listed in more areas, and just Google perceives you to be bigger than what you are.
No, that's brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Can I ask you to stop sharing there, Dan? Thank you so much. All right. So
Yeah,
Dan,
sure.
next week, guys, Dan is going to take us through this Google My Business. Before I do that, does anyone else work with this Google stuff at all? Doyle, I don't know if this is something that you're a bit of an expert in, or do you do that as well?
There's only one thing that I would like to maybe Dan knows. Dan, I've tried to register about 3 weeks ago already on Google My Business. And I did register. And then they said, well, okay, the way they're going to do it, they send you a postcard to your home address or to your physical address. And that's going to take up to anything between 22 days and whatever. But they forgot that we are in South Africa. Anyway, and I'm still waiting for that thing. I presume that on that postcard will be a number or whatever, and then you go back into Google My Business, and then the registration is complete. Still waiting for that postcard, and there's no way that I can rush them or whatever.
No, it took about 3 weeks, about 4 or 5 years ago.
Can we park this for next week? This discussion, guys, do you mind? Sorry, I don't want to.
No problem.
This is a really cool thing. I mean, are you guys okay with that? So Dan, next week you're going to take us through Google My Business.
Google My Business, yeah.
Doyle, and even Francois, maybe, but Doyle, I know that you're a master of a whole bunch of digital stuff. Maybe you can think of a digital one to do the week after. Just a cool little trick, a cool tip, a cool something. If you can't make it, just let us know. We'll push it out. But maybe think the following week. I'm always looking for these. These are so useful, guys. What a simple little trick that we can use, and also how to overcome annoying things like postcards not arriving. we can discuss those, which will be fantastic. And the other thing is, would anyone like to do the egg next week? Any volunteers? Come on, guys.
I'll go for it, Scott.
Luther.
Yes, I'll do one of. I've kind of unpacked my fruit salad. I'll do one of the fruits.
Okay, so you're going to do the egg. So Luther, just to go.
Oh, strawberries.
Cool. So once again,
okay, I'll do strawberries, but I would have preferred apples.
Okay.
Okay, so Luther's going to do his egg. All right. And then I don't know, Doyle, I saw you had your hand up. Do you want to do your captivating one-liner?
Yeah, or I was going to do my egg. That way I could at least get it done. But whatever.
I like that. Hey, Luther, maybe that's a good point. Maybe you should do a captivating one-liner first, because it is kind of pre, and let Doyle do the egg.
No problem.
Would that be okay?
Let's go. No problem.
There we are, because Doyle needs to be under. Yeah, let's do your one-liner first there, Luther. Okay, so Luther's going to do the one-liner. Dan is going to do the tip on Google My Business. And Doyle is going to do his egg. Happy. Dawn has put her email address in the chat if you want a copy, and Luther as well. It's in that chat there if you want to email her if you want a copy of their eggs, and Dan as well, if you just put your email in there to get hold of it. It's Dawn at Designs, and anyone else. So if you guys want to put your email again in the chat, then anybody who wants copies of those presentations can go ahead. Beautiful, guys. I love these sessions. They're really cool. I hope they're valuable. I know everybody doesn't like networking. I don't know why, but we're going to go into, I'll break them into slightly bigger groups, groups of 3, if we can. Those people who don't want to network and be part of going to a third group to finish off for the last 10 minutes, 12 minutes, don't worry, you can log off. Just log off now, and we won't hold it against you. So you're welcome to wave goodbye. But those of you who want to stay and network, thanks, Tuan. Those who want to stay, let's break us into sessions. I'm going to stop recording and see you guys from the recording perspective next week.